Member for Vernon-Monashee.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Before I start my remarks, I would like to extend my thoughts to everyone affected by recent extreme weather events. People who are currently evacuated, farmers who have lost their livelihoods. I also want to share my support for all my colleagues in this House from all sides whose ridings are deeply affected. I appreciate them for their ongoing efforts and tireless work to support their constituents. Mr. Speaker, I have hundreds of relatives, friends, and immediate family members, including my sister, her family, and my in-laws who live in the Fraser Valley, and some are deeply affected by these floods. I have been constantly in touch with my family and friends for the last few days to check in and to hear their concerns. I was talking to my sister and some other family members and friends. They all told me that they're doing okay, staying calm, and have full appreciation and trust in all levels of governments and the emergency management team efforts. My sister told me 3 days ago that they showed her 3 children the efforts of support, cleanup, and mitigations that were being made by our governments, contractors, and volunteers. She said that the reason for them to do so was to teach her kids to be grateful and to count on their blessings for the systems we have in place. She said that gratitude, reassurance, calmness is so important when people, and especially children, are going through such crises. Mr. Speaker, every single person I've been talking to is so grateful and understanding. We even have friends whose farms are washed away, and yet they are still so grateful for the efforts that have been put in place. And they also felt so relieved to hear about our government's recent relief funding announcement. People who were stranded in Hope, who came back, also shared with me and with my other colleagues that they're so grateful for the supports they had received, including the essential supplies and food that was being delivered to them by helicopters. However, they have expressed their thoughts and said that they do not want anyone to politicize this devastation to cause fear-mongering, as these tactics never help people who suffer, and it only adds to anxiety and panic buying, and it is their words. Mr. Speaker, I have also been in touch with my staff at my office, my constituents, and reached out to our local leaders to check in about the effects in the interior and the supply chain issue. I was notified that supply chain is being restored through Alberta and other routes that are being opened. I was also so amazed to hear from our local community members and leaders yesterday that they are doing good, they are appreciative, and they want us to continue focus in the areas that are deeply affected. Mr. Speaker, we all know that years 2020 and 2021 brought us so many challenges. It's been a very tough time for everyone, but people of British Columbia have proven repeatedly how resilient, strong, caring, and dedicated they are. Many Sikh temples from around the province are cooking and bringing meals for people. People lend their boats and equipments to help rescue citizens and livestock. Search and rescue teams have been working around the clock in challenging conditions. ENBC staff have been working tirelessly, and they too have few tough months. First it was fires, and now this situation. We often get too caught up in finding faults and trying to criticize and forget to thank people working at all fronts. Therefore, I would like to thank our ENBC team members and everyone involved from all government levels, Canadian Armed Forces, equipment operators, and volunteers. I've seen my colleagues, MLAs from the affected areas working around the clock, and some worked all night, yes, all night, to support people, and they still show up the next day to continue their work. I want to say to all of you that your work it's not being unnoticed, and we are here to support you in any way we can. I would like to conclude my remarks by saying thank you, everyone, for coming together, for supporting one another, and for showing your support and resiliency. We will get through this again. As they say, what doesn't break you will make you stronger, and my life have taught me this lesson, and it was proven. Take care, and thank you.